Good evening and welcome to the Whiskey Lovers Society with me, Gert Retief. Tonight we are doing an alternative to a whiskey, and as you've seen in the thumbnail, we're talking rum. And well, I'm not a rum review channel, but when I get something that's really nice, really special and absolutely fantastic from nose to taste, then I have to do a review. Now this came to me completely by accident. I did order some samples at a shop in France, and they sent me, I think it's about 10 or 15 different samples of some exciting whiskies that I wanted to try, expensive whiskies that I wanted to try, and of course it's not always possible to buy a full bottle. So tonight, this one of the mistakes, when they sent me the samples, for some reason they sent me 2 bourbons instead of the whiskies that I ordered. I reached out to them, explained the mistake. The samples that I bought is on its way. But then I thought to myself, I do have 2 rum samples, and maybe I should just give it a go, see what it tastes like. Was not going to plan to make a video of it until I've opened this small little bottle and all this deliciousness came out, and I was super excited to give it a try. Now this is the sample bottle. There is a little QR code as well. Maybe you can scan it if you want more information on this whiskey. It is a Ron Barceló maple cask rum from the Dominican Republic, and it's bottled at 40% ABV. So really a nice one. I'm going to give this a quick nose and a taste, and give my thoughts on it. Now, full disclosure, I did have a wee sample last night, and I was just completely blown away with it. This is something for the rum lovers, and I know there's quite a lot of you out there that do like a good rum. Now, as soon as I pour it, everything just gets in your nose, that sweetness, even just at the pour level already, and it's standing in front of you, you have this loveliness that just comes from the glass. Now, it is a nice dark amber color to it. 40%. Normally when we buy rum, it is always less, 39, 38, 37% ABV. So it's nice to get a little bit of a higher ABV on it. Not going to be a long video. My word, the nose is just fantastic. Now, I do like a sweet whiskey. I do like anything that's sweet. I love Pedro Ximénez. Not allowed to drink it, but I just love the smell of Pedro Ximénez. Oloroso sherry, anything with a little bit of a sherry cask. Even if you take a peated whiskey, which I tend to try to stay away from, put a little bit of a Pedro Ximénez cask or Oloroso sherry cask near a peated whiskey, and I'm a fan. So this one, lovely color to it. The ABV 40%. There's definitely a lot of stickiness to it. Long, slow legs, real viscosity going on, and of course we have to nose it and taste it. So on the nose, it is fantastic. It is sweet. The sugar level immediately spikes when you put your nose into this one. That alcohol level, even at that 40%, there is a little youthful note on it. But then you get that sugary sweet. It's made from, of course, sugar cane from the Dominican Republic. There's a darkness to it. There's a little molassy type of sweetness coming out. That maple cask is something that completely changes it for me. And it is just fantastic. Now, if I go rum, I like Guyana rum. They do make fantastic rum. And always tend to stick towards that rum. Of course, there is the Spice Gold and this entry-level rums that you can buy, or the no-aged rum, the white rum, cocktail territory. Now, I always drink rum with something else. Even in Guyana, the 5-year-old, I will tend to add a little bit of Diet Coke to it, or Diet Pepsi to it. Diabetic, so no real Coke. But that's just the way that I was brought up, and that's the way that I drink rum. Rum and Coke. Now, when people tell me they do buy rum, especially the older type of rum, they tell me that they will do it as a sipper, they're not going to mix it. I'm always wondering, no man, rum and Coke, that's how we call it sweet lips, rum and Coke. But anyway, on this one, there is vanilla, loads and loads of vanilla. That dark, almost dark fruit, raisiny, that little bit of a dried fruit component to it. Man, it is nice. It's not a complex one. Price-wise, you can buy it in Belgium for 43, 44 euros, which I think it is a reasonable price for a rum. And it is just inviting, and I do like the softness of it. I do like that vanillas. I'm a big vanilla fan. All spices, maybe a little bit of cinnamon. Those two, oh my word, put that in a glass for me and I'm quite happy. But this is lovely on the nose. On the taste, cheers. It is sweet. It is really, really sweet. I would love to know, what is the sugar content on a wheat dram like that? It is sweet. The vanilla sweet. You get that little bit of a molasses sweetness. You get that little bit of even a honey note in it. 40%, just perfect. It is a sipper. And for me, I don't want to reach out and grab a Coke or Coke Zero to add it to this one. I also not reaching out to put a little bit of ice in it. Let me just give it a try. There's a viscosity to it. There's an oiliness to it. There's that vanilla notes and that dried fruit component. It is just absolutely fantastic. And it's something that, well, I did press the button already, going to buy myself a bottle of this. If you're a rum lover and you have tried Ron Barceló maple cask, leave me a comment. What do you think? Now, it's not a complex one. I don't think, I am sure, like if you go to the 25-year-old rums from Guyana, it's going to be much better than this one. But at this price point, and if you are looking for something that is just laid back, you pour it, you drink it, well, you can add Coke, it's going to be a lot sweet if you add another Coke to it. But this one for me, it is a winner and something I would definitely recommend if you're a rum drinker and you like a sweet rum and you like a rum that is just a sipping rum. Buy this one and give it a try. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and I see you next time. Cheers.